Hey there, everybody. Ben and TJ back again. We are here with round 3 of locals here at Dean's Dugout in Naperville. This was recorded today, October 15th. The finals is going to be Jorel on the left playing his beloved Jesmon, and Ryan on the right playing Ravemon. Both players were cooking. I wasn't there, but TJ was saying, and TJ, you can attest to this, both players seemed to be cooking that day, huh?
Yeah, it was definitely very weird because we had some very meta decks, but they were not the ones that topped.
So without further ado, let's get into it. So, yeah, I mean, I think we've alluded to this in like both of the previous rounds. Like first round 1 with Jess and round 2 with Rave. Like Jess is pretty good still. You know, I think Ravemon is just missing like maybe 1 or 2 support pieces, which they will probably be getting in the future for it to be like actually like decently competitive. But I mean, it's still like a pretty fun deck, and when it pops off, like, I mean, shit goes fast too. So
yeah, it needs a line that gives it like a DP boost or something.
Yeah,
just to help deal with the blockers that slow it down, or another search piece, really.
Oof, that is rough.
Yeah, so this match was pretty quick. I don't know how things went entirely.
Yeah.
All I know is that I was playing Nicole during the last round with her Melga, and I just remember looking over and this match was done by the time we were like halfway through our first game, and I was like, huh, okay.
Ryan searches, picks up a peck, then goes into the peck to pass turn. So able to play a Keenan off of that, which is pretty good value, particularly for Ravemon. He's able to gain a memory draw and then choke Jorel to 1.
What he wants to do.
Yeah.
Jorel's just sort of looking at his hand here, trying to decide what he wants to do. He has a Savior Huck in hand, so I think he's opting. He's just missing his Jess X. Yeah. So I think right at the moment he's debating, does he want to just set up level 5? Or does he want to do more aggression?
Then goes into a Saver in the back to just pass the 3.
I don't think he actually has a search piece, really. He just has another sister in hand that he could have played, which might have been the thing he was considering, but he opts not to. Ryan's seeing a pretty scary board state right now, to be honest.
Yeah. So he swings
Falco
with Falco. He dies. Crow will swing into security and live.
That's
good.
A little celebration there from Ryan, I think. He was like, woo! He's debating on that Amino Obari for dealing with the sister, which he does choose to do. So he will delete the Chromon. He'll trash a card in Jorel's hand here. Or, well, Jorel have to trash 2 cards because of the Falco and the Pack Inheritable. Gain memory, hatch analog, and that'll be it.
Jorel chooses to push up with a Savior.
Yep.
Plays a Master Disciple for 2. Jess X.
Let's see his other GX piece. Still no.
This is where the gamble comes in.
This is the gamble.
There. Okay.
So, there it is. And it perfectly trashes a Genku X2, which is so big for him. That's huge. So, off the sister, he can reveal top 3 and then Digivolve one of his Digimon into a card with Royal Knights, or Jesmon in his name, I think, or something like that. Might just be Royal Knight, but he goes into Jess X, which then lets him play out another sister, which lets him go into GX, which lets him tuck the Genku X, which then GX will activate. Genku X is when Digivolving to play out another sister. Everything can't be DP reduced. It can't be bounced to hand or deck. Trash the card to draw 2.
For 3 checks.
Yep.
Oh,
and that's just going to delete lowest level.
Pops so a sister, the blocker sister, right?
Yeah, this is a smart one to block. That way, not all the sisters have blocker. He does give 7 memory, and this is where it's just really rough. Where if Ryan maybe would have waited a turn before swinging with that early aggression, he might have been able to do something. Opposite Death X.
I mean, not bad.
Is a good play.
Chokes him to 1 as well, so definitely not a bad play. Just rough because it probably tells Jorel too that like he's sort of hurting for pieces, probably.
Not
necessarily, but I mean,
I think Ryan has. I mean, I can't see Ryan's hand from this angle, but I think Ryan was more concerned with just choking because he didn't want to give too much memory for Jorel to make too big of a play. Sure. But Jorel definitely could have that idea, definitely. But just GX again. And he just puts a Genku X from hand.
Play out a sister.
So it begins. Sister plays out from the Genku X effect. We'll put out that one. Top 3. It's going to just trash those. Add that to hand. I guess he can add a card or Digivolve, rather.
When he swings, he can play out another. Gain a memory. Gain 2 memory because of one of the inheritables.
Let me read the system on before I'm just lying to us. Sheesh. Okay, that does not let him Digivolve. It's all turns reveal one, so I don't remember what he did to Digi. Oh, he played out the BT10 sister that lets him Digivolve into a card with Royal Knight in his traits. What the cost?
Heck, swings with Death X. Just a block.
Yeah. One attack.
Clarifying the DP buff that he got from the Genku. Ryan chooses the scoop.
Yeah, Ryan's like, let's just go next. Because Ryan knows there's no way for him to get around that. He is going to have Reboot on that GX as well, which is just a huge blocker. And that just shuts... And this is what I'm talking about, too, for Rave. If your opponent gets that big blocker on board, you're done.
Right. Because there's nothing you can do to deal with it.
Yeah, the fact that you're on... Well, it could potentially do something about it, because it could use the option, like Amino Obari, to delete it itself and the opponent's Digimon as well, and then be able to get another inheritables. I mean, when it's GX, he would need to be in a Rave burst in order to delete it, because Amino Obari only deletes same level or lower as the Digimon that you target with the effect, like your Digimon that you target. But the bigger issue is that you can't swing with jamming because you're just going to get blocked, and then you're going to die by battle, and none of your effects will resolve.
Right.
So, pretty good start, though. Just goes in the block pack in the back.
Same thing for Jorel. I mean, he's going... Yeah. Oh, my. And straight into a Savior Huck turn 1. Nice.
And he has a GX in hand, and he has a... And he has a Jess X. Oh, sets him to 1.
Oh, here we go.
Pause, pushes up. Yep, here we go. So
go X antibody. Let's him play out a sister.
Yep, top 3 can add 1 card to hand with Huckmon and name a Royal Knight in traits. Trash the rest.
Picks up the Jess. Gains 3 memory.
Yep. Or gains 2 memory, I think, right? Yeah, it should gain 2 there because of the inheritables.
I think regardless, he was able to go into the... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so many sisters. Jeez.
Yeah, it's just Jess things. Jesmon is the closest to Yu-Gi-Oh! To this.
Got some tamers out, at least.
He does see search and some other stuff. So
he's got his tamers now. He's got 5 memories. So I mean, he could maybe try to do something. Sort of like you said. I mean, dealing with a GX is tough.
It's a tall order. He's got decoy out there too, which is rough.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah.
So even if there was a GX in trash, or he was able to put one in trash somehow, it wouldn't help him right now. He also is not going to be able to do all of the things. Like he doesn't even have the ability to make a Rave burst play right now. Like he can swing with that crow, but he just goes into Rave, and then that's it. Just chokes him to 1. And all he can really do right now is just pray that he has 2 Amino Obaris in security. Which he does not.
Oof.
Yeah. And that's game. Yeah. Dude, Jesmon can just be... So, I don't think I've told this story, but I'll tell it here while we have the Jesmon king on in the game here.
Yeah.
Jorel turned 2 GX to me for 5 checks one time.
How the hell did that happen?
Or 4 checks. It was 5 or 4.
Yeah.
I think it was 4. Either way, I cried. Because he went Jesmon to Jesmon X to GX to tuck a Genku X under. I literally did not have a way to answer his board. I was playing Machine, and turn 2, I was still like, I was still digivolving, bro. I was in the back digivolving, chilling. I gave him 3.
Oh god.
And then at that point, I just scooped because I don't have enough memory to do anything because he gained memory back. I was at like 4 or 5 memory, and I'm like, that's not enough memory for me to make a play that's gonna matter here.
I mean, we saw that at the last, like in that last like match, I guess, right, where like Jorel was able to just push out, and all of a sudden, just like bang, 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 like just spit out so much stuff, and
he was drawing heat.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's what the deck wants to do. I mean, you kind of live on sort of this like balance of consistency and also like high roll gamba. It's just, I think with the pieces, we've said this already too, like with the pieces that it's gotten, the support that it's gotten, it's definitely pushing more towards like consistency tools than just relying on part of the cards, so to speak.
Yeah. And I think as time moves on, Jesmon, as we get more sisters and Hawkmons and other pieces that support it, the deck is only going to get better. And I do think that Jess has almost everything it needs to be like a tier 1.5, tier 1 deck almost. It's just consistency.
Yeah. And I mean, arguably, Jorel's a very good pilot. You know, he knows the heck out of this deck, like in and out. So
Jesmon,
if there's anyone going to navigate it, it's this guy. So
yeah, for sure. All
right, but that wraps up round 3. Congrats to Jorel taking it this week. You know, showing why Jess is still very, very strong. You know, in today's meta. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know, please, if you guys have any feedback on our commentary stuff. Let us know if you want to hear more about certain things, hear less about certain things. We're really thankful for all the support you guys have given us, so just want to keep making good content for y'all. And we will see you on the next set of videos. Bye.
Bye-bye.